life schedule and say, okay, every single day I'm going to do each of these tasks. That way you have it scheduled out. I mean, you could put it in Google Calendar, you could put it into a calendar system, whatever works best for you. But I would definitely just take these different pieces and make a schedule on your own the way that will be most effective for you. And as I mentioned, the 7 different tasks that you want to do every single week, you definitely want to choose those in kind of a way that's flexible, because some days you're going to be in the mood for people and some days you're not. Some days you're going to be in the mood to be creative, some days you're not. So you definitely want to kind of leave that as open as possible. That way you're getting the most effective, form of you when you are delving into that particular marketing tasks. Okay, so that was OnlyFans Marketing, 1 hour a day. And now I have the listener question of the week. So a listener from our last episode on finding the best OnlyFans alternative for you asked, if I'm a creator now on OnlyFans and then I've created a Fansly, should I post the same content to both or mix things up? And she said, I don't know if I have time to run all of these separately. What do you advise? So what I would advise for now is posting the same content to both just to see how things play out. You can offer maybe one exclusive picture or video a month to each platform you're on. If you see the same fans subscribing to both, you may want to start giving them their own feel. But as things are kind of, still up in the air as far as what platforms are going to become more successful and which ones might fade, something could become popular right now, and then, next month you have to jump over to another platform possibly because that one becomes hot. You don't know yet. So I would just say for right now, the best bet is just to port your OnlyFans content, as long as it's approved by that particular site or platform, into your new profile and see how things go. Certainly you'll know if the same people are subscribing to both, and you want to be able to provide them, unique experiences, because why would someone want to pay basically twice for the same thing? So as things evolve, you want to go ahead and look into that and say, okay, well, maybe I need to make each of these particular sites, the content that I create on them, unique for the type of people who are subscribing to those sites. So right now, as I mentioned, it's still in flux. So you want to just see how things move along. Okay, great. So again, my name is Richard Lewis. I am the founder of OnlyFans Hero and the owner of the OnlyFans and fan site marketing company known as SEO Bounty. You can find this podcast on Instagram at OnlyFans Secrets Podcast. You can also find us on Reddit at the subreddit of r/OnlyFans Secrets, as well as, of course, being on OnlyFans itself at OnlyFans Hero. So you would just go to onlyfans.com/OnlyFans Hero, where you can follow us for free. And you get the latest updates on this podcast and any other events or news that I might have for you. You can, of course, also find us on Twitter, where we continue to run, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, one of the most popular promotions for OnlyFans creators at OnlyFans Hero. And you can also find us at the OnlyFans Podcast Twitter as well. And we continue to have great success with the OnlyFans promos that we are running. And if you're interested in getting one of those, you can go to seobounty.com/Twitter-promos, where you can find our promo options to promote your OnlyFans if you so desire. And you can also reach out to me on Twitter at OnlyFans Hero. If you have any questions about OnlyFans, have any questions about this podcast, or just have any inquiries about anything having to do with OnlyFans or our promotion. And as I mentioned, you definitely want to check out the SEO Bounty blog, which at this point there's over 20 free articles just describing everything having to do with promotion, marketing of your OnlyFans. And as I mentioned last time, we also have 2 articles now about Fansly, one specifically of 33 ways to promote your Fansly. Right now, that's also at seobounty.com/blog. And as always, I just really appreciate everyone who listens to this podcast every week. It's been a rough couple of weeks for everyone, and I just really appreciate everyone continuing to listen and support the podcast. As I mentioned, we've had the episode about OnlyFans betraying everyone was the most listened to podcast episode we've had, certainly over that 7 days or in 1 week. So still a lot of support, and I appreciate that. And I will continue to be able to provide you the latest information about OnlyFans marketing and fan site marketing. And next week, we are doing the Twitch episode. I know it's now a month late. We were going to do it right before all that news popped, but we will be doing the episode on how to promote yourself on Twitch effectively, creating a Twitch channel, etc. So, go ahead and look forward to that, because it's really going to happen this time, I promise, next week. So, as always, if you have the opportunity to leave a review for this podcast, please do so. You can do so on Amazon.com, which is under Audible, just by searching OnlyFans Secrets. And you can also leave a review on iTunes for this podcast as well. So thanks to everyone who continues to listen, and I look forward to seeing you next week on the OnlyFans Secrets podcast.